everybody, this your girl TattooRika right here. So right now I'm about to do a reaction that was requested for me to react to. This is Jason Voorhees versus Michael Myers Death Battle. So I want to react to this only because the fact of the matter is, I'm not even much gonna lie, I know Jason gonna win because technically Jason is already dead. But I ain't like how they kill Mike in Halloween Ends. Okay? That little punk ass boy was not supposed to beat Mike the way he was just to get the fucking mask. He was not supposed to do that, okay? Like, I'm sorry. Like, and I know I did a review on it, and I was like, I understood it, but at the same time, like, y'all have Mike. I understand Mike was old, but y'all have him having seizures, living in the sewer for 4 years. He's sick, stuff like that. And then y'all gonna be disrespectful and just throw him in the, the shredder thing, I understood. They were supposed to throw him in the shredder because that way for sure he's dead. But, like, y'all done had him, y'all knew he was going to rip his hand through that fucking knife and try to choke Lori. Y'all knew it. Y'all did my boy dirty, okay? Y'all did him dirty. But anyway, we're about to get into this. I hope you guys like this video. You like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that way you know when I upload a video. But anyway, let's get into this. Like I said, Jay's gonna win. If Mike win, I'm gonna kind of be shocked, but not really. But I will be shocked. But anyway, let's get into this. Let's go. You know what? And I'm gonna be honest, cause I've been wanting to stream, but I ain't been streaming. I don't know what I want to stream. It's either gonna be a choice between Friday the 13th, Fortnite, Dead by Daylight, a GTA, or Tekken. It's gonna be one of those. Straight up. And I'm thinking about doing playthrough. Well, shit, I still gotta finish Resident Evil Village. That bitch makes me mad at the end. But anyway, let's get into this. Let's go. That's a whole nother thing. Let's get into this and let's go. That feathery little bitch. I can't stand her. And that game, whatever. Let's go. Damn it, I should have got a drink.
Prepare yourselves. It's time we tell the tale of Crystal Lake's mass murderer, Jason Voorhees, and the horrifying boogeyman of Haddonfield, Michael Myers. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick. And it's our job to bring terror and fright on this Halloween night on Death Battle. Within the woods of Crystal Lake lurks a killer, buried but not dead, doomed to rise from the grave and slaughter those who live and love, if you know what I mean. This is the curse of Jason Voorhees. Rumor has it he was a deformed child, bullied and harassed all of his life, only cared for by his single mother. But not even Mama Voorhees could save Jason when he tragically drowned at Camp Crystal Lake. Or did he? Over time, Crystal Lake became wrought with strange disappearances and violent deaths, including the camp counselors who should have been watching Jason when he drowned all those years ago. Someone, or something, was out for vengeance. And yet these harrowing murders were committed by none other than Jason's own mother, Pamela Voorhees, seeking revenge against those who neglected her child, dooming him to his terrible end. That actually makes a lot of sense. Good for her, I guess. However, even after her killing spree was cut short, the deaths continued. Nobody could prove it, but maybe, just maybe, Jason was still alive. Holy shit! Yeah, he's definitely alive. Wait, has he been living in the lake this whole time? Jason has fortitude far beyond any normal man. You can swing an axe in his face, blast half his body away, or trap him in an exploding building. Yet it will all be in vain. Even when one of the few survivors of his attacks hacked him to pieces, Jason rose again. Seriously, this happens a lot. Nobody knows the true source of his unkillable nature. Some say it's an indigenous curse. Others say it's the Necronomicon. And some even say it's a hell worm. So not too many reasonable answers. Either way, be careful or you just might end up on the wrong side of Jason's trusty machete. He uses with enough strength to...
I remember that. That's not right. But when he got that boy in that fucking wheelchair, boy was supposed to stay where the fuck he went. Well, either way you would have got it. He at least would have got laid before he went outside. Oh Lord, I'm sorry. Because and I feel bad because literally every time I will see that, I do laugh. I feel bad. I shouldn't.
Split skulls and pierce metal. Even when Jason has no weapon, he can be resourceful and oddly creative with his kills.
Yeah.
He might bludgeon you to death
So
with a
let's see
sleeping...
all of his. Let's see, because we know most of them. Of course, the machete. That's his weapon. Also the pitchfork, the spear gun, the double-sided axe. A tree. Oh yeah, that's right. He can slam and break your shit. A party horn. When the fuck did he use the party horn? I'm trying to think. Whatever. A sauna rock. Y'all could have just left it as a rock. A jungle gym. The bed. He kills them in the bed. Oh no, wait. He do kill him with the bed. My bad. Yeah. Liquid nitrogen. Basically anything. Pretty much. And that's why I said with that Jason X movie, y'all know who it was. We didn't even have to see who it was. Y'all knew who it was. We're gonna say it. Y'all know who it was. It was white people. Y'all literally brought Jason ass to space and froze him. What would you planning on doing anyway? Like, it's always the same story with y'all. Y'all got to go to investigate shit. And then it goes fuckery, and then all of a sudden y'all done got murked. Like, that's just what it is.
Drown you in a garbage can, or snap you in half between a bedfold.
Oh,
Worst
yeah,
of all, this demented mama's boy will always get his prey. Oh, you think you can run away? Well, think again, idiot. He can teleport.
No, he can't.
Oh, yeah? Well, how about the time he appeared in multiple places at once around this dance floor? See? Teleporting.
Wrong. Hallucinations resulting from a mix of cocaine and panic.
Okay, smartass. How about when he teleported from one end of this ship to another? How'd he get there?
Actually, when watching the full scene for complete context, there is plenty of time afforded for Jason to jump down the deck while off camera. He is quite athletic after all.
What, without making any sound? The guy's built like he's made of 100 brick houses. Are we watching the same movie?
Look, fans have argued this for years, and while admittedly those moments are questionable, they're not enough to prove actual teleportation.
Well, in the
Okay,
game,
how
he
about this
teleports.
one? In Jason X, where 3 soldiers are shooting him straight on, and he just disappears. Poof! Gone! While they're looking right at him, goddammit, it's teleporting.
Well, I'm sure there's a logical explanation.
I just stared at this scene while processing 900 trillion frames per second. And Boomstick is correct.
Ha!
Also, now my eyes are broken. Joy.
You know, Jason can actually teleport in the video game, so I believe it.
I suppose teleporting would explain how, despite his hulking size, Jason can move with ghostly silence and pick off victims one by one. Are you sure about this, dummy?
Y'all in the
Dummy.
damn woods. Like, with the... See? That's what I'm talking about. That's just... Y'all prove my point right there.
Either way, Jason's unstoppable bloodlust makes him a horrifying threat.
Even if you think you're protected by a foot of...
Wait. Killed over 200 people. Oh, that's Animagus. Okay. Yeah, y'all know I love action. So if y'all seen Stars, y'all know I watched Spartacus. That's Animagus. That's Doctori. Okay. Can tear a victim apart with... Yes, he can. He has lifted and flipped over a car. Yes, he has survived building explosion, given numerous death penalty punishments, and still lived. He survived being burnt, dipped in nuclear waste, cremation, even liquid nitrogen. Yes, he escaped from hell by 4. Yes, he did. You also forgot the fact that someone was stupid enough to dig him up, and the lightning hit the little damn spear thing or whatever and woke his ass up. There you go.
Solid steel, he'll just crash
That's what I'm
through it
talking about,
to
you see?
stab you.
And though it's tough to believe, there may actually be a deadlier Jason out there too.
Stronger, faster, and campier. This is Uber Jason, rebuilt from Jason's remains through a sinister fusion of
That's what I'm
science
saying.
and mysticism.
Stupid shit.
And guess what? Normal Jason later fought Uber.
And I'm still fucking mad I ain't get my fucking Jason X for fucking Friday the 13th. Y'all better do another fucking video game and get your shit together. Alright? Talk to the man who owns the rights to Friday the 13th and the story and all that type of shit. Get your shit together. Alright? Y'all got a lot of my fucking money, but then at the same time, you know what? I can't say that I've murked
For Jason, and actually held his own. Yeah, the comics get kind of wacky. Just go with it.
Only natural for a monster that has fought other supernatural entities.
Like Freddy Krueger, Leatherface, and the groovy man himself, Ash Williams.
Indeed. So be warned, if you ever see a shadow moving through the darkness and hear a familiar run, Jason is out to find you, and chances are you are not leaving alive. On a bleak Halloween night, Michael Myers was born into the world as a seemingly normal child. However, beneath his pale, blank face hid something dark.
Evil.
Something evil.
How evil? Well, he stabbed his sister Judy to death when he was just 6 years old. Oh, what a rascal.
Michael was institutionalized at a sanitarium where he simply sat still, almost like a machine. His psychiatrist, Dr. Loomis, spent 8 years trying to reach him.
No, that's why he mad. Y'all gave him the middle name Audrey. AKA the shape in the boogeyman. You're right. Was birthed stillborn. Wait, what? So if he was, okay. Considered the truest form of evil. What? Direct descendant of a cursed bloodline. Well, no wonder he was, okay. He's 6'3". So he's 61 years old now. Oh, yeah, okay.
But Michael never said a word.
But even when locked up, he still managed to get away with several murders, including Loomis's fiancée. There was no helping or stopping Michael. More than anything, he wanted to kill.
After 15 years, the night before Halloween, he broke out of the sanitarium, leaving behind one word: sister.
The story goes Michael had another sibling, Lori, and for some unknowable reason, he wanted her to suffer the same fate as Judy. And everyone else, really. He's not too picky, and he could do it too.
For in his hands, anything can be a deadly weapon.
Oh!
Countless reports of various murders have appeared across Haddonfield. He's exploded heads, boiled people alive, and used his trademark knife to stab poor souls to walls like some macabre piece of art.
When they say to admire your work, I don't think this is what they meant. And this isn't...
So literally anything he get his hands on, but his is a kitchen knife. But he's also used a car, axe, wire, shovel, and various farm tools. Y'all didn't put his bare hands on here neither. Like, where's
some special combat knife or dagger. He did this with an ordinary kitchen knife.
Michael is also surprisingly clever. Despite being confined for nearly all his life, at some point, he apparently taught himself how to drive.
It's pretty clear this masked psycho was definitely plotting something while he was in the ward.
All these kills were just a detour to his ultimate goal, Lori. On an all-too-familiar Halloween night, he finally met his long-lost sister and nearly killed her.
But Loomis intervened, shooting Michael and sending him out a window. Phew, well, guess that's the end of him. Yeah, you know it's not.
No one knows how, but the body simply vanished, only to return later that night as if nothing had happened.
There's a reason why they call him the Boogeyman.
Even after being set on fire and rendered comatose, Michael Myers would not be stopped.
Almost like he's some kind of invincible undead monster.
Many explanations have been given for Michael's strange abilities, but some less reputable sources suggest he's bound.
Y'all done gave it. He was born stillborn, birthed stillborn, so therefore he's the ultimate. But then becomes the ultimate form of true evil, meaning that basically 9 times out of 10 the fucking demon just decided to take over this dead baby's body, and then all of a sudden here you go. So
to the ancient druidic curse of Thorn, whose symbol is, well, they say it's an ancient icon of Halloween, but it's actually the Norse rune for Thor, sometimes called the Thorn rune. I think they just Googled Rune and Thorn and called it a day.
Whoa. Is Michael Myers a Viking? Yes! Awesome!
Curse or no curse, Michael is inexplicably driven to kill without hesitation, and his victims almost never see him coming.
You said, uh-oh.
Well, explaining Michael away with a vague curse is nothing more than a crutch for the truth. The fact of the matter is, no one knows why he is so cruel, so violent, unstoppable. He just is.
At the end of the day, evil gives no explanation, only despair.
Michael thrives not just on the satisfaction of murder, but the fear it inflicts in others.
Even scarier, his kills are done with surgical precision. He can murder you as quickly or slowly as he wants. This guy knows exactly what he's doing with that kitchen knife. He's like a hibachi chef of death.
And yet, his attacks were almost brought to an end.
Let's see. His feats. He's flipped a car, survived the church explosion, fought evenly with Buster Wine. Y'all have to bring up Halloween Resurrection. Y'all didn't have to bring that up. Like, straight up. Like, no. Y'all didn't have to do that. Took a blast. Took a shotgun blast to the chest. Walked off being injected with 100 millions of corrosive acid. So technically he dead too. Moved faster than a motion sensor could detect. Survived getting ran by a truck and police car going full speed. But he did not survive being thrown in that fucking shredder.
And by Laurie herself. But when the time came for the final blow, Michael proved his intelligence and wit by faking his own death using a body double.
Oh, while getting his sister to commit murder for him. Honestly, I'm kind of impressed.
He's also either impossibly sneaky or he can use teleportation, because he once moved through a yard full of motion sensors without setting off a single one until he wanted to.
Look at this. There's just no stopping him. Fill him full of bullets, Michael will come back ready to rip off your head. Put him in the center of an exploding church, he'll survive and go on to kill dozens more people, just for dramatic effect.
It was this relentless evil that made the people of Haddonfield go ballistic and band together to end Michael Myers once and for all.
Unfortunately, the town would soon realize that was just not possible.
Any ordinary person would have been long dead after what he experienced, but he took all of the town's punishment, got right back up, and went right back to doing what he does best.
And you know what's the creepiest part about all this? They never caught him. He's still out there looking for his next prey, I assume.
So every Halloween night, lock your doors, turn off your lights, and pray you'll make it to morning. Because the boogeyman is real, and his name is Michael Myers. This episode of Death Battle is sponsored by Babbel. It's overwhelming to learn healing. All right, the tales have been told and terror runs free. Let's see which monster will stalk another day.
It's time for a spooky death battle!
Jason gonna win. I'm sorry.
Mother is talking to you.
Oh, wow. Oh, shit. That. If I was Jason, that would annoy me. Mom, just
The
chill out.
devil's eyes. Kill her.
Oh. This is what I'm talking about. That's either Jason. No.
Alex! Where are you? We gotta go!
Some game shit too. Okay. What you talking about? That's Jason's. Why are you stopping? You'll be right there in your face. Oh, shit. Why you keep running around? Okay.
Kill him, Jason. Make Mother proud.
Jason survived it. I knew it. I knew it. Jason wins. I knew it.
KO! Okay, are we sure he's dead? You can't be too careful with these guys.
Michael Myers won't be rising from the grave this time. Jason was too much for him. The stories may paint these slashers as unstoppable, but they do have limits and can be understood.
To Michael's credit, he could match Jason in a lot of ways. Both were experts in methods of killing, and both could totally teleport.
Theoretically, though if both of them really could teleport, then neither had an advantage in that regard. So teleportation deniers can rest easy knowing it wasn't really a factor here.
Even the explosions they both survived were similar in size and destructibility.
But Jason held the edge with his superior endurance and healing. Michael faking his death with a body double was clever, but he did it because he explicitly could not survive something like decapitation or getting half his torso blown off.
But Jason could. He also had more experience fighting other supernatural enemies like Leatherface, Freddy, and his uber self. So I doubt Michael could have surprised him with something he's never seen before.
And Jason was just as strong and vicious as Michael, if not more. So given the difference in survivability, he had a much better chance of striking Michael down first. In a battle between two unkillable monsters, it's only natural it would come down to who was more unkillable.
After being ripped to pieces, Michael could now rip in peace. Right, Jocelyn? Jocelyn? Hello?
You here? Get your ass.
The winner is Jason Voorhees. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned. We'll be jumping into the next matchup next week. But you can always get more Death Battle right now by clicking one of those boxes right over there.
See, I knew Jason was gonna win. I knew Jason was gonna win because at the end of the day, no matter how y'all want to try to cut it, y'all can put what they're capable of and how they similar, how they different. The fact of the matter is, Jason is already dead. Mike is still, regardless of he's a true form of evil, he's still human. Jason is just a zombie who I feel bad for him because he drowned because people wasn't watching him, and because they wasn't watching him because they was getting it in, and Jason on Mike never got it in. Well, yeah, they never got it in. I really think if Mike was be able to get something from somebody, he would have then chilled out, just like, all right, y'all ain't that bad. Like, I'll still go after Lori. But, I got other bitches I could be getting around with. Jace, he just be like, Mom, just shut up for a minute. Like, I got this. Like, I'm with old girl. She a professional makeup artist. She gonna get me right, But, nah, I like that. I was like, they used they used, like, some of the two characters from the game. His ass he running like Sonic the Hedgehog, but still getting caught. Like... just lay it down. And that's it. But anyway, I hope you guys like this video. You like, comment, share, subscribe. Again, hit that notification bell so that way you know when I upload a video. And let me know what y'all think of the video and of the death battle. But anyway, I love y'all. I'm going to see y'all for the next one. Later.